Good morning. Welcome to morning meeting. So here's what's on my mind this morning. Something about Ireland and the trip, and not just Ireland, just any trip that I go on. There's a few things that happen as a result, I suppose. One is that I really gain an appreciation for what I have, where I live, the things that are around me, the people that are around me, all of that. I gain an appreciation for that, or a greater appreciation for that. It's a good reminder of where I am right now, and I'm very fortunate. Another thing it does, though, is it just infuses my life with a sense of wonder and novelty, which is huge because that sparks creativity for me. Sparks creativity. I start to see what's possible more. I see all the opportunities that are available a lot more when I'm traveling around and I'm seeing everything else. So in Ireland, I mentioned this in another video, we could have spent more than 3 weeks there and still not seen everything we wanted to see. There's castles, ruins of castles and monasteries and things like that. I think Ireland has somewhere like 30,000 or something of these. We saw maybe 30, I'm guessing, of these. But the reason we saw so many, one, we got a car, we rented a car, but two, we went off the beaten path. We did not go where everybody else was going. We just drove and wandered. And because of that, we discovered things that we wouldn't have discovered otherwise. And some amazing ruins, by the way, because of that just ability to and desire to get out and wander around and see what we see really infused a lot of, like I said, creativity and energy into my life then and now. So I'm home now and I'm settling back in. My daughter's going to be starting school again soon. My son will be going back to college soon. I'm thinking about all of my writing and the various things the projects that I'm working on and all that. That's what's in my head. And so I'm doing a lot of like pre-writing and thinking. I've got things that are in progress. I've got some whips and things, but I'm thinking about that process. And I'm also thinking about what things I need to say no to so that I can say yes to the things that I really would prefer to say yes to. But this all happened because I took a break and took 2 trips, and wandered about for a little bit and got to see what was around a corner. Because I mentioned before, there's walls and there's vegetation, and you can't see. And then all of a sudden it opens up, and you're like, oh my God, look at that castle. That's amazing. That sense of wonder is hard to keep, and it's hard to keep with us partly because we get used to things very quickly, right? We just adapt very quickly to novelty. That's why that nice shiny new thing, after a while, it just sits there and collects dust, right? So the way to keep this going for me, and maybe it'll work for you, is to intentionally look for the wonder, look for the awe, and put myself in a situation where I'm experiencing those things on a more regular basis. And I'm planning to do that in my own backyard, essentially. So I'm going to go re explore areas in Omaha, for example, that I haven't been to in a long time because I know that that's what it'll do for me. I might do that in some other parts of my community because there's areas I haven't been to. But that's a way to just infuse a little sense of awe, wonder, and novelty to help get the creative juices flowing, at least for me, and to see that there's always opportunity. There's always something out there that we could do. We don't have to be bored at all. So, what are you going to do today that can just infuse a bit of novelty into your life so there's a little more excitement and sparks creativity? Leave a comment. Oh, and subscribe. See ya.